and with the Trio Protector, the Luna's going to be a lot more survivable than...
By the way, good point talking about roles and what UR is going to play, and UR is going to translate actually an okay spell to pick up. Maybe not in this instance, but you can jungle with it. You can hit an Iron Talon as well if you'd like. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Obviously, Sandstorm's better. Down bottom, it will be an aggro dual lane for complexity. The brothers Swindles and Z-Freak will get caught up. There's going to be the Leech Seed as well as the Lucid Beam coming out. They wanted to be aggressive early here. Can they get this kill? It's a lot of damage. Last right click will do the job, and UR will get first blood already. Even goes to the bottom lane.
Yeah, Resolution's doing a really good job of playing super aggressive. He's standing on the other side of the hill because he knows that Zeus can't trade last hits with, or trade attacks with him as well, because Zeus's damage is lower and his range is lower. So he just sits on the other side of the map whenever applicable and tries to zone him.
Swindle about to get caught, and Pale comes through. He's going to take a lot of damage. AUI doesn't pop Leech Seed, though. He'll up as well with the living armor. Sunstrike about to fly. It'll hit as well. Beautifully done from Resolution, getting that kill with the Sunstrike. Set up perfectly by the Leech Seed from AUI. If he wants to, just instead of going for the last hits in the lane, he can do that. Looking at the Gyrocopter, though, he's done a pretty great job. He's one last hit ahead of the Luna right now. Meanwhile, Swindle going to get caught. Bulba's going to come in with the Burrow Strike, but Swindle's going to get caught. The Impale will fly through. They need one more right click, and they can't quite get it done. Lucid Beam will fly, and that will get the kill for Digital Chaos. It's a bit harder than maybe they wanted it to be, but they get the kill. Another helm with the Dom pickup. He's gotten all of his early gate items with the Aquila, with the Treads, with the Wand, as well as just he's got a Mango saved up as well.
Trouble. Pretty dead.
Yeah, he's going to get caught. There's going to be the call down coming in. Living armor himself, but to no avail. He will go down to Hanskin, and finally the first kill for complexity is on the board. Max stab coming in from Swindle Mountains. We'll see if he can find anything. Not level 6 just yet, but with 3 heroes around mid, Resolution is in trouble. Arctic Firm will fly. They'll pop up his Force Spirit. He's in trouble. Lightning Bolt will go, and they finally pick up another big kill. Complexity as Resolution ping him. They know that he's there. UR's going to walk right in. He's going to Lucid Beam him here in a moment. They will ping him out. Almost got away scot-free, but he salves up and then dies as well, as UR will find the kill and get him up towards that 1,000 gold mark.
And Swindles is still, he keeps landing some really clutch stuns here that almost keeps him alive. Observer on the high ground is going to spot out AUI, and he's being chased. First bolt misses, but there was a regen on Zeus, it looks like, so.
The arm will fly, Zeus ult, there it is. Yeah.
Could have lived there, actually, if he, the living armor would have kept him alive there, but you don't always anticipate the ulti as that fast, so.
Swindle getting Burrow Strike. There's about to be a Lucid Beam. Nope, actually he's on cooldown. Misses the Impale this time around. No Burrow Strike, Lucid Beam will finally fly, and UR gets yet another kill. So Swindle just keeps back in the lane.
And permanently slow somebody for like 5 or 6 seconds at a team fight. That's game winning.
Yeah.
You can keep them in position. So against a lot of heroes, it's great.
Resolution in trouble. There's the living armor. The Splinter Blast will fly as well. He's going to go ahead and queue up the Ghost Walk with the Invoke. But now they're going to TP in as well. There's the Burrow Strike coming through. Swindle's got the Spike Carapace. He'll get it off just in time. Ice Blast going to sail in. The Trail will hit him. The UR will get the kill with his right click, and that will provide him his Helm of the Dawn.
I think it will die. They're not rotating to defend this either. Even Z-Freak's in position to cut around. This could be bad for AUI here.
Yeah, AUI might be in trouble. He's going to get call down on, and he's dead, it looks like. Call down will hit. They have a Sentry. They pop some dust as well. A lot of items used for that kill, but still they get it nonetheless. And Limp will actually how this goes, Purge. What do you think about late game between these two heroes?
Yeah, it just kind of depends on initiations, really, because both heroes very often will buy BKBs, and both heroes do large components magical, so... Ooh, they got a kill on Zeus. Okay, yeah. That's the blink reveal here for Fox, though, on the Ancient Camp, and that's going to limit the farming for the Luna a bit. She may notice this later, and they can't go de-ward this.
Uh-oh. Swindle got caught, Ice Vortex came through, they dropped the Sentry, but here's Z-Freak. Sunstrike will fly, but it will miss, and now look at that stun on it too, the call down to Zeus. Great 5 bam. Well, actually 4 wanted to go for, but unfortunately couldn't find it. Sand King will come up to the high ground here, maybe looking for a kill of their own, set up on something like the Limp or Z-Freak. They can find anything. Meanwhile, bottom lane, this tier 1 tower is going to get pushed, and Hanskin will do the job with level 4 play. There's the Burrow Strike, Sunstrike, and the Deafening Blast comes through, and is obliterated by Resolution.
Really hard for Luna to deal with, but if Yor keeps playing well like he has been, then his farm will continue to go up, and he'll have some solutions against that.
Ooh, good spike Carapace. Swindle actually avoids the Sunstrike. The
what a
stun. Will proc, but the Hail will help him stay alive for a moment, but still, even with the great 3-man stun, he still don't go. I don't know if you go if you're DC. They're looking to try to find an epicenter here with Bulba. No vision in the jungle. He's going to find the Burrow Strike. There's going to be the AA ult as well as the Sunstrike. He is dead. Overgrowth on the 3. They also definitely blast onto the Meatball will fly through as well. And they need to not fight this complexity. And they're kind of low, but they want to chase after 1437. They want to find something here, and 1437 might be the martyr for the cause. Looks like he will go down to the homing missile. They are chasing after him. Chessie will find himself another kill with this, it looks like. He's got a TP, but he will not be able to get it off. The rocket barrage will fly, and the homing missile will get the job done for Chessie.
Maybe he should have attempted. I might die here.
Yeah, and Pale will come out. He does have the living armor on him, but he should go down to something. Nature's guys, they have detection. They'll drop down the sentry, and it looks like the last right click will not go. Meanwhile, Sand King finds Hanskin and Jesse down the bottom lane. The Scanstorm about to go with the illusion beam. We'll get the job done. They'll lose the SK, but you are very happy with that.
You can't stop that amount of magic damage, and even having a Helm of Iron Will and Power Treads, that's not enough to take physical, but mostly magical combo that they're putting out.
Resolution finds a free kill, essentially, onto Z-Freak.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the sentry. Oh, he has an invis, okay.
Ice Blast coming through. You are going to find the Lucent Beam. That is a dead Nyx Assassin. When we're right-clicking, he'll be in shadow range. He'll just go down to the cold feed, it looks like. And in 437 will pick up the kill, and you all will get the assist gold.
And a bit of so much advantage going for it for the supports hitting a tanky offlaner, you know.
Defend this. Boba comes in, Bro Strikes, Uso will fly, they get the vision. Now the Sun Strike hit on Yansky, but he actually gets a big split. They're looking for an overgrowth. Boba will fall. Good call down to make sure they aren't able to chase. Meanwhile, Splinter Blast. AUI 2000 is still in a lot of trouble. Will actually have to Nation guys himself on the backside. There's Swindle finally resolution. This fight is not going well for Digital Chaos. They'll lose 2 heroes and the big one at that. They might lose a third to AUI 2000 here, but he's going to get back towards the tier 3 tower. He's going to go around and head towards the jungle. This should be a dead battle as they use Epicenter for this kill. And they will find it almost immediately. Gale, they get off the poison, they have to TP home immediately because they got the veil off. They will make it out soon. If he got there a moment sooner, would have found himself maybe a kill or 2 with his Impale.
Yeah, it's a hard kill to defend yourself against, basically. It just comes out and blows you up there. And they also don't necessarily know that there's a ward there because there was a Treant as well, so he may have just found him in the jungle.
He's got the overgrowth at the ready. They don't have a gem on them. Chessie might get caught with the overgrowth here. Yeah, he will. Can they bring him down? Burrow Strike, that'll be on Dilemma. There's going to be Sunstrike as well. They blow up the Zeus. See you later. And now they can maybe go. But now with that down, compLexity might be able to head into the pit themselves. Instead, they've drawn a line. They say, we want to go up to the high ground here and find a kill. And Swindle will be their first one, but they pinged him out. They can see him through that vendetta. Boba's going to jump in. Swindle's about to fall. AUI getting caught out, however. He's got the overgrowth popped up. Great winners, curse on the Digital Chaos. You are slow. They've got to leave now. He's going to pop the Eclipse, and they're going to go to work here with Chessie. Will pop down with KP, and UR will fall. The Epicenter will fly to him, and they still take this fight. Limp might fall. The Yules will come out. He'll stay alive. Zuso will go. They get 4. compLexity turning this game around, turning this fight around, and the only survivor is 1437. What alive, they would have been able to take this team fight. They wouldn't be able to take this Roche. They still might be able to, but they will have to lose the Aegis because of it. Walking up the high ground, Swindle will be there. They have no detection. He's looking for an Impale. He's going to find it onto Bulba. Now they have to go on him instead. At least he will go. And looks like Swindle might actually just give his life so that they can take Roche on. Bulba's going to go with the Burrow Strike, the Ice Blast, the Sun Strike, the Fly, and that'll be an easy kill for them. So they won't quite get that team fight they were looking for. But they forward, and then they'll be able to back up and continue to just take this tier 2 tower. But the tier 3 tower top lane,
they're going to spot next.
Nyx Assassin's going to get caught. The Sun Trick will fly. Doesn't get the spike carefully sauce. It goes down to the leech sheet of AUI 2000. Bulba's right click. They want to spend the money to build into that, though. We'll wait and see. I mean, late game, absolutely. Meanwhile, Chessie is going to get spotted out by 1437, or vice versa, I should say. As 1437 will go down to the Zeus hold. Actually getting the kill is Chessie. And it's right click and Rocket Barrage. So
if I was to say an item that, if I was looking at any other hero, I'd say Scotty is for sure the item. You've got Manta, you've got Lifesteal, you want HP, you want to also increase your overall damage. Scotty's the item for that. So I really feel like Scotty over Butterfly is the better option. Zeus is going to die in the top lane to a gank.
Yeah.
It was a Bulba or
dead. He's going to pop the BKB, maybe won't go down. Nice. And they will get off that beautiful Ghost Walk, and he'll be able to blink away and head towards the base at maximum move speed with Wex.
Yeah, and he can always just heals himself, so this missile will not kill him. Okay, that was really dangerous to me. Okay, it was a level 4 homing missile. He was okay. But I was scared, man. I was like, why wouldn't you just use yourself? Maybe he isn't... no, Zeus is dead. Oh, maybe he was anticipating the Zeus buyback into Zeus ulti.
Yeah.
But if he gets stunned by the missile, then he can't react to it. I don't know.
AY 2000 will die in the top lane, and conversely down bottom, they'll lose Hanskin.
Yeah, it's actually a really smart build this game. Now that we've talked about it fully, it's really cool. They're going to go on the... Oh, Mrs. Gale.
Oh, they're going to find another. That's going to be Swindle. Ice Blast will slide. He's actually going to go down. Resolution will get the kill on Hanskin. They do pop the ultimate. They're going to try to fight this 3 versus 5. I'm not sure that's the case. They'll pop the mech. They should back up.
I don't know why they're running. I think they should fight this. Zeus ulti's down, and there's only 2 other heroes left.
Yeah, they could have gone back in on that.
They could have gotten Winter Wyvern ulti, but DC's playing really safe this game.
It was
clear based on that.
I'm not sure who got hit on the Poison Nova.
He did not hit a lot. Could have defined himself. Gives him 325 block. That's so massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
And he's going to find a Zeus.
Yeah, he's going to go for the overgrowth, I think. Matrix guys will go, and he's going to get up Leech Seed first. Perhaps. Let's see. There's the Leech Seed, and the overgrowth will fall shortly thereafter. It's actually being blocked. Yeah, and those heals off. The meatball will go through. He's in trouble. There's the burst strike coming in perfectly timed, and Limp has absolutely done so. And Resolution will find the kill for himself.
Huge kill there. More gold.
So almost 3,000 net worth advantage. Has now gone back in favor of DC by about 1,000. That's like when you lose a team fight that bad. Hold that thought. Down bottom, there's going to be the Sunstrike coming. The Yule's combo. Hanskin is going to get caught out. The Ice Blast himself through just to get this kill. The Veil will come out. He almost got off the Poison Nova, but he died beforehand. The BKB was used for Invoker, I believe, just to make sure he avoided that. Meanwhile, they're going to go again. They're going to try to find Tessie. This could be a huge kill. He's got BKB. They're going to back away. That was not the core they wanted. They have no overgrowth for 18 seconds. They will not be able to find that pick off. That could have been gigantic.
Otherwise, there's not. You're getting if you get an item like Ags, it only increases your damage and attack speed by 10.
Right.
So having Satanic plus Ags doesn't sound good.
Maybe. Oh god, Limp, don't die again, buddy. He gets hexed up, and he's gonna fall just as it respawns. Damn.
They set up for this.
Hopefully. Yeah, there they go. And this is gonna die. And it looks like compLexity have just resigned themselves to actually being able to defend this, but they're gonna find Deep-Free. Sunstrike Epicenter will go just to get that kill. He's dead for 60. He has buyback, but this should turn it.
It all comes down to their draft. Their draft had so many good abilities to get solo kills, basically. Or not necessarily solo kills, but contribute everybody to a kill there.
Hail will fly. You will take the mana burn as well, so it'll take a bit of damage, but it'll continue to push
damage. Look at that.
Chelsea's gonna get hexed up.
Oh, did I get
burst? Definitely flat. He's gonna fall. No buyback. They will get that one as first on the UR, but it's just him. The Eclipse is going to town, and the Hanskin. The Tornado will head him up as well. They've got the Lucid up already. Sunstrike will fly Hanskin. See you later. UR will pop the Satanic. Swindle will fall, and now compLexity. It's all unraveling for them, and it is GG instantly after that. It was an extraordinarily close game up until that point, including how the gold draft swings immediately upwards. What a play from DC, Purge.
That was a sexy game from DC. I loved the draft. They made it work. All of their heroes fit together nicely. They had a great laning stage. Yeah, they got ganked a couple times, and maybe a few of their fights fell a little short. But almost all of their executions were amazing. I love their itemization. They're thinking a little bit outside the box with the E-Blade. Even though it didn't really do that much this game, it made a ton of sense on paper. And a lot more sense than getting a Butterfly, just because of the stats that it gave you overall. So I think they played great. I think the compLexity draft was also very solid, but they just couldn't set up